Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you lesson 11 verbs. So first of all, what are verbs? So see, verbs are words that show action. You can see the picture. The girl is jumping, the baby is sleeping, the man is eating a burger. So see the action what they are doing. The girl is jumping. So here jump is the action. The baby sleeps. So sleeps is the action done by the baby. A man eats a burger. So eats is the action done by the man. So action words are called verbs. Now see here. Mother loves roses. I am digging a small pit. Fleck will carry the watering can. It is really beautiful. So here see, what is the action done by mother? Loves. I am digging a small pit. What is the action done by me? Digging. Fleck will carry the watering can. So what is the action done by Fleck? Will carry. It is really beautiful. So here is. So all this you can see in blue letters. These are verbs. What is a verb? A verb is a word that describes an action, an occurrence, or a state of being. Okay? So you understood that verb? It shows an action, occurrence means what occurs, and state of being. Like for example, it is really beautiful. So here is the verb and it is showing the state of being. Now, a sentence needs a verb for it to be a complete. Okay, so every complete sentence they need a verb to express the complete thought or idea. So see, verb tells us what a person or thing does. That we have seen. Like baby is sleeping. So is sleeping. It is showing what the baby is doing. Then verb has and have tells us what a person or thing owns. Example, see, I have a car. So here have is showing what I own. Car. Okay. And every verb they consist of main verb and they may also contain a helping verb. Like see here in the example, he is playing cricket. Here is, it is helping verb and playing is the main verb. Because playing, it is telling us about the action, what he is doing. Playing, and is the helping verb. Helping verb, it tells us about the time of action. So is means it is showing present tense. If suppose I say he was playing cricket. So was, it is showing past tense. So helping verb that tells us about the time of action and main verb that tell us about the action. Here see, you can see a table with various helping verbs. May, might, must, be, being, been, am, are, is, was, were, do, does, did, should, could, would, have, had, has, will, can, shall. So all these are examples of helping verbs. So these verbs can function as helping verbs. So next is object of the verb. So you have already learned about subject of the sentence. So subject of the sentence, subject is the doer of the action. The person or the thing that does the action, it is known as subject of the sentence. Now here we have object of the verb. Action verbs that tell us what the subject does or what has been done by the subject or what subject is or what has been done to the subject. So when subject does the action affects the other person or thing. That person or thing is called object of the verb. Clear? If subject does the action, object receives the action. So object is always different from subject. I hope it's clear. So subject is doing the action and object receives the action. So if the action starts from the subject, it ends with the object. And object, it is usually followed by the verb. Now, how can you find out whether it is the object or not? So if you want to see whether the verb has an object, you have to ask the question what or whom after the verb. See, Fleck will carry the watering cane. So you will ask the question, Fleck will carry what? The answer is watering can. So watering can is the object of the verb will carry. You have to ask the question what or whom. So if you get the answer, it is the object. If not, then there is no object. Now, on the basis of object, the verbs are of two types, transitive verb and intransitive verbs. So first of all, transitive verbs. What are transitive verbs? So verb which has an object that receives the action to complete the meaning is called a transitive verb. A transitive verb takes a direct object. Okay, so if the sentence it has a transitive verb, then the subject is doing the action and the object is receiving the action. Now, intransitive verbs. So in intransitive verb, the verb does not have an object to receive the action to complete the meaning. Means the sentence is complete but it has no object. Example C, Ranjit cried. So Ranjit subject, cried is verb. So here we have no object. So it is intransitive. See, Ranjit cried what? No answer. Ranjit cried whom? Again no answer. So here the verb cried is an intransitive verb because it has no object. You can see some examples here. I told you earlier that transitive verbs requires an object to complete its meaning, and an object will be a noun or a pronoun. See, and you have to ask the question whom or what to find out the object. Like see the first example, the students write composition. So you can ask what do the student write? The answer is composition. So it is transitive verb. Peter loves Mary. Okay, so who does Peter love? Mary. So Mary is the object. So it is transitive verb. And intransitive verb, it does not require an object to complete its meaning. The sentence may end with a verb or an adjective or an adverb. Then it is intransitive verb. Now see here some more examples. Sarah baked a cake. Now you can ask the question what or whom. Sarah baked what? Cake. So it is transitive. Nomi plays. Nomi plays what? No answer. So it is intransitive verb. Now see this. Danya is a doctor. So Danya is what? Doctor. So who is doctor? Danya. I had told you, to be an object, subject and object should be two different person or thing. So here doctor and Danya both are same. So it is also an intransitive verb. Next is verb of incomplete predication. So what happens at times? Sometimes the transitive and intransitive verbs both require a word or a group of words to convey the complete sentence. That in that time it is known as verb of incomplete predication. Let's see the example. The teacher called the student a genius. So the teacher subject called verb. The teacher called whom? The student. So student is the object. Called what? A genius. So a genius. Now who is genius? Again student only. So a genius is a complement to the student. So here called is verb of incomplete predication. See again here example. The family appears. So if you ask the question family appears, family subject, appears is verb. Apart from this we have nothing. So it is intransitive verb. But see here, the sense is incomplete. The meaning is not complete. In the second sentence you see, the family appears sad. Family appears sad is an adjective. So I told you an intransitive verb ends with an adjective. So it's an adjective. So sad is the complement of the verb appears. So appear is a verb of incomplete predication. See some more examples. The wolves are dangerous. So here what is the subject? Wolves are verbs. Again dangerous is an adjective, so it will be intransitive verb and it is verb of incomplete predication. Next again see, the dog is hungry. Here again dog subject is verb and hungry is an adjective. So it is also verb of incomplete predication. Because if we leave this part hungry, the sentence will become incomplete. See, the dog is. Can we say dog is? If we just say dog is, the sentence is not complete. So it needs the word hungry to convey the complete sense. So it is verb of incomplete predication. So now it comes complements. So whenever we have the verb of incomplete predication, I told you they need a word or a group of words to convey the complete sense. So the word that is added to the verb of incomplete predication is known as complement. See, example, the boy seemed upset. The boy seemed, it is intransitive, incomplete predication. So the word upset is the complement. The dog is hungry. So again here hungry is the complement. So complement is added to make the sentence complete. See some more examples of complement. She is beautiful. So here is the verb and beautiful is the complement. She becomes a doctor. So she subject becomes verb, a doctor complement. He was in the bus. So he subject, was verb, in the bus complement. Your perfume smells very good. So your perfume subject, smells is the verb. Now again very good is the complement. Okay, you can see here it is also adjective, not a noun. Before that, so she seemed nervous. So seemed is the verb and nervous is the complement. Okay, so all these are complement, and complement is added to complete the meaning of the sentence. So some verbs, they can be transitive as well as intransitive. It depends upon the way they are used in a sentence. You can see here the example, the postman rang the bell. The postman rang. Postman subject, rang verb, rang what? The bell. So the bell is transitive verb. Now the bell rang loudly. So you can see here the bell rang what? No answer. Loudly is an adverb, so it is intransitive verb. So you can see the same verb rang, but in the first sentence it is transitive. In the second sentence, it is intransitive. I hope the chapter is clear to you, children.